Hungry? Get to the Groove Train at Doncaster and Reservoir, where it's all about the vibe, the style, the food. That's the true essence behind every Groove Train restaurant. Whether you're catching up with friends for coffee or breakfast, meeting the guys for lunch, celebrating with everyone over dinner, or relaxing after work at the bar, the Groove Train at Doncaster and Reservoir cater for everyone. The Groove Train offers you a signature wood-fired restaurant, cafe and bar experience. Get into the Groove Train and enjoy the groovy vibe, great style and fresh food. It'll soon become your local favourite.
After the recent Cup qualifying game between Heidelberg United Football Club and Goulburn Valley Suns, we took the opportunity to have a talk with Heidelberg United Football Club Chairman Steve Telakidis and ask him about some of the recent projects going on around the club. Before we get to the highlights of the big game, let's hear some of his thoughts. After a great win, we're here with Heidelberg Chairman Steve Telakidis. Steve, tell us a little bit about what this means to the club, this win, and also some of the work that's been going on behind the scenes.
Thanks for having us, John. Look, fundamentally, we as a club have been working hard, fundraising for... We don't get much support from council. Actually, I'd like to say we don't get any support. So a lot of the capital works that happen are through hard work and strategic planning and fundraising. The committee works very, very hard behind the scenes. And we've got some really, really great supporters, as you can see, with all our sponsors and so forth. And that helps us fund some of these things. Special mention to Rocky from the Groove Train. He funded, he actually sponsored tonight's event and helped fund the lights. The lights themselves, I mean, they haven't been changed from what I believe, since day dot. So there's 100 new globes up there. It's a $35,000 project, and we've had help from some people on the committee, off the committee, and some of the parents at the club as well, just to do some volunteer work with putting the lights up. We've got some other major projects coming along, but it's the old saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's step by step, brick by brick, and hopefully people see the changes that we're making.
Well, as someone that's been here through that process, and I have seen in the past what's gone on, definitely a lot of kudos goes to you guys on the committee who have made such a big difference, not only on the field with helping put together a good team on the pitch, which helps bring in the support, but also off the pitch, places looking a lot better. And definitely the lights tonight, I can say, folks, for those of you that were here tonight and will watch the telecast, a huge difference. So well done to you and the team on the committee, and keep up the great work. And fans, if you're out there, support the club, get behind the club, buy a membership, come down and watch the boys play, come down and support the under-20s as well, and the women's team, and let's get behind this club again.
John, can I just add, while we've got you here, we also should pay tribute to the club and the committee and the volunteers and so forth. I mean, there's some things that this club's done that, hasn't happened in the past. One, for the first time we've had all pensioners, allowed to get season passes for free. We want to engage them, and and it makes me happy and the committee happy when we see 400 or 500 of these people here on a Sunday, where they've got somewhere to go and they can socialise and so forth. That, and the young kids, obviously, because we're very bullish on our junior program, as you know. But some of the other things that people don't know is that, we've had the Pink Ribbon match where we raised $2,500 for the breast cancer. We've had, we're putting on 100. We're feeding 100 volunteers from the Australian Greek Welfare Society. We're helping with the Rapid Care. We've helped fund a lot of these things, so it's not just football for us.
It's engaging the community,
exactly.
Yeah.
We've got an obligation to the broader community as well. We also do an Indigenous program. But there's a lot of things that are happening here. I suppose one thing we don't do is promote ourselves well enough, but hopefully in time we will do that.
And we'd love to get you back on in a more formal setting one day soon, and let's talk about these things. But once again, thanks for your time and keep up the great work.
Thank you. And thank you to all our supporters out there and the broader community.
We're here at the Olympic Village for this quarter-final or round 7 match in the statewide cup competition, where Heidelberg United are taking on the Goulburn Valley Suns. Let's hand you over to our match day commentators, Greg Blake, and the first voice you'll hear is Doug Hodson.
Probably won't, it'll be me, Jay Fott, but thank you for that. The big intro, big night. It's the coldest June that we've had, as I understand in history. It's a pretty cold night tonight, but hopefully we'll have some entertainment here at the Olympic Village as Heidelberg United FC Alexander, of course, take on the Goulburn Valley Suns, a club that's only 2 years old.
Well, Blakey, it has been a chilly night, mate. They're all wrapped up in scarves here in this VIP box at Heidelberg. What a great job they've done here to stood out here today. The major sponsors of the day, the Groove Train, but we'll get back to that in a second. Tell you what though, Blakey, it looks like Heidelberg's going to a very attacking football.
Heidelberg starts the game toward the Murray Road end in the gold and black traditional strip, and in the all dark and white strip, stockings of course are Goulburn Valley Suns. Work night, cold night, and get all the action here on Heidelberg United TV with Greg Blake, yours truly, Dougie Hodson and John Fodinos. A weakened Heidelberg side tonight, going in without Kane Shepherd or Daniel Heffernan. So 2 big outs. And it is a cup competition, Dougie, so just bear in mind it's a dewy, cold evening. A side coming off a 0-4 shellacking last Friday night and missing their 2 leading goal scorers as the Goulburn Valley player goes down. Just got a tap, did he?
No, nothing there, Blakey.
Nothing there, so he's just turned on his ankle.
Oh, looks like he's done a...
Just on 5 minutes, no score in this FFA Cup clinker, thanks to the Groove Train in Doncaster and Reservoir, Dougie.
Tell you what, he was just onside there, Blakey. I tell you what, the big fella's got across him once. Centre half just come in to clean up the ball to Nash. Plays it nice and easy. Nice little triangles in there. The Groove Train. I tell you what, I've had some nice little food in the Groove Train in Doncaster Shopping Centre, Blakey. Very nice indeed.
So you've ridden the Groove Train, Dougie.
Bit of groove. I tell you what, burgers here. Tell you what, for a 4-0, gone short, clipped over the top, boys in, keepers come out. I tell you what the referee says. Play on, ball's live, keepers off his line, boy turns, beat once, twice, plays on the ball, big fella's up, and the goalkeeper's going to just watch that go over every part of the day. Keeper's just wind up, he's going to swing that left foot, strikes, halfway line, Costa wins the header. Only out for a throw in, just in front of us. Nash picks up the other ball, played quickly. Short ball, quick feet, not bad. Kept in, Cummings. No, referee says a little bit dangerous tackling there. It'd be interesting to see how many players have dragged out from the other sources to the Goulburn Valley Suns. You know, it's going to be from that area.
It is a beautiful region, the Goulburn Valley, just FYI.
Big fella's on the way, open them legs up strong, looking out left. Tell you what, Ben Johnson wouldn't have got that one, Blakey. Played a little bit overrated depth. I tell you what, he might pinch this one. Ooh, composure by the goalkeeper there. Oh, they're playing keepy offy. Anyone want to go pressure?
He's doing rather well at it too.
Yeah, ball, height, distance, brought down, simple header. Offside if it had gone run through. 3 balls, 1 yellow shirt, 1 touch. He's onside and we should have a finish. Slotted. That's 1-0 to the Burgers. We must say, finish there, Greg Blake to slot the ball. We can see the goalkeeper just having a run over to the linesman. No, that was onside.
And credit as well to Kenny Atheu, who hasn't been especially impressive on the games I've seen him. He started again tonight. He's been on a couple of setups. He gets the big assist there for the Reuben Way goal to make it 1-0 on 14 and about 3/4 minutes, and that's a pressure reliever for Heidelberg United, coming in without their 2 leading goal scorers and coming off a 4-0 defeat and coming off an unknown foe, so to speak, in Goulburn Valley Suns. Reuben Way gets the go ahead, and Kenny Atheu, perhaps his best performance so far in the gold and black. J Fott, thoughts?
He's been good in a few games when he's had the chance, but tonight he's leading the attack. So there's a lot expected of him.
Excellent point. He's leading the attack. As Goulburn Valley Suns face a 1-0 deficit, Ruben Way gets the go-ahead. Pressure there for the defender. Al-Ghazali back to the goalkeeper, Petrovsky.
What a
daisy! Andreas Govas! Heaven help us, frozen rope as soon as he left his boot.
I tell you what, Greg Blake, that was like a cannon and a rocket.
That's why I said frozen rope.
No, that's a bit like G-forces.
That was like Stevie G's goal in the FA Cup final.
I tell you what, talk about it.
Well, you know, on the drive in here as we go 16 minutes in and it's Alexander up by 2, and I was thinking to myself, a cold Tuesday night, where would I rather be than at home under the doona? I thought tonight something pop up and excite me, and they have already. An absolute perler from Andreas Govas on 16 minutes. The go-ahead from Ruben Way on 14. It is 16 and a half minutes in this cup tie. Thank you very much to the Groove Train in Doncaster and, of course, in Reservoir. It's 7th round of the FFA Cup here at the village, the historied village, Olympic Village in Heidelberg, and it's Heidelberg United Alexander leading by 2-0 over the Goulburn Valley Suns. Great running by Montagna. Faced by the defenders, gets a left foot in, and Griffin McMaster for the first time has to produce something of a stop as he drops to his left and plucks the ball safely into his breastbone.
I'll tell you what,
33 minutes
They'll be blank all
I
week.
couldn't remember who the hell he was.
You know what though? That is a player. Look, that's a great ping, by the way. It's a left. What a ball. I tell you what, that was one magnificent ball, that diagonal ball. Going back to that Kenny there, that is a player that is oozing in confidence at the present moment in time.
And there was a first, second and third effort, and Kenny Atheu, he gets a one-on-one with the goalkeeper, Kenny, bang! Heidelberg United Alexander got the one-on-one situation. He'll be as happy as a clam tonight. Good on you, Kenny.
We love you, Kenny.
We love you, Kenny.
Did you see that? He just burned the player off there. I mean, that was square when that ball was played, and he just burnt him off as if he wasn't there.
Kenny Atheu is a player. 33 minutes gone, and a quick recap. It's Heidelberg United Alexander leading the Goulburn Valley Suns now by a far less worrisome 3-0 lead, and Kenny Atheu, who has been absolutely so far as this humble correspondent is concerned,
you know what though, Greg?
Player of the game so far.
We have actually looked at him all year. You know, and to be honest, this is probably the best game that we have seen him play.
He was unsure, getting shoved off the ball, losing in the air, and he's a big, tall boy, not exploiting his pace and certainly not setting up options as he has done tonight. He's been quite outstanding. Also, within the shadows of the end of regulation time in this first half, Heidelberg United Alexander lead 3-0, and they've been 3 spectacular. I tell you what, Heidelberg have scored some splendid goals this year, and tonight has been no exception. Ruben Way, Kenny Atheu and Andreas Govas all scoring goals for Heidelberg. They've got a 2-on-2, a 3-on-2, a 3-on-3. I'm making it up as I go along. It's Ruben Way, he's not quite through. Oh, body check, and then he almost fell under a stampede of one person, that being the big man. Jordan Montagna just came across the top of him and almost took the top of his skull off without being overly dramatic.
It was just a clash of heads and bodies and everything was getting thrown into each other.
Yeah, and the only bloke that copped it was Ruben Way. Downstairs and upstairs, here it comes, coming!
Nice ball.
Gets his great goal! Glancing header from the number 7, Ruben Way, and the goalkeeper didn't quite get a touch to it. Great chance. He's starting to carve the Goulburn Valley Suns up. The NPL 1 East team is facing quite the uphill battle. They did lose Matthew Elliott 3 minutes into the game, so that certainly put them behind the 8 ball, and right now they are facing a huge task in the second half to get back into this game. Al-Ghazali, good dance around the tackle. He's about 40-35. Wasn't going to pull the trigger. Coming through was coming. Lofts it in the air. Al-Ghazali again. Do they get another look at it? No, this time coming again, and he belts it to safety. Round 7 matchup, last 30, placing the last 32, awaits the winner, and at the moment I suspect Heidelberg United Alexander will be in the box seat with a 3-0 lead at half-time, coming with the cut-off.
Costa, too narrow there, Blake. You'd like to see a bit of width as he goes inside. No out here. Can the boys get it out for an overlap? No. Good touch there by the young fella. And as far as the big centre half, to give him what for as he goes.
Flag referee. Up. Ruben Way. Was it just a step or two?
There's the half-time whistle. No, he's just put his hand up to say hello to Blakey and J-Pod. Strikes wide. Be interesting to see what formation they come back out after the game, Valley. Obviously, Nash is looking to push up
in
high.
the second half rather than after the game.
You reckon they might do?
Their formation.
There it is. Referee says, tell you what though, he's only given an extra 2 minutes of injury time there, Blakey.
It is half time in this FFA Cup Round 7 game on Heidelberg United TV at the home of Heidelberg United Alexander. The half-time score, don't quote me on it, it's Heidelberg United Alexander 3, leading the Goulburn Valley Suns 0. Welcome back to the Olympic Village on this Tuesday evening in June. It is the FFA Cup Round 7 matchup brought to you by the Groove Train in Reservoir and of course in Doncaster. It's 3-0 Heidelberg United Alexander at the half-time break. As we get prepared for a restart, it will be the visiting Goulburn Valley Suns to get us going for the second half, heading from left to right of screen toward the Murray Road end. Dougie Hodgson joining me in commentary, as well as John Forenos. And Doug, you were...
Two subs, my friend. Two subs. It looks like 18. I can't see there. Can you see that? 17 and 18.
Stuart Vance is the number 18.
Two subs for Goulburn Valley. They've got 3 at the back, and I'm tipping they're going to go 3-5-2 by the way they've set themselves up. Ball's been launched. Little flick on. Cleaned up there. There's Kerry. Takes a touch. Looks up. He's going to pull the trigger. Unfortunately, would have been a 6-pointer.
They're getting pressured from Heidelberg. That was terrific stuff from the Heidelberg defence, away by
Cost him quite well there, Greg. I don't think it was a bit of adrenaline or wanted a bit of ball back, but he wanted that ball back.
Sekulovsky, I suppose Heidelberg got to make a statement of their own and cleared to safety. Gets about 30 metres cleared to this Philip Petrovsky out of play Heidelberg throw. You reckon if they could snare one early on Heidelberg, that might be game, set, match. It would take the impetus away. Kenny Theo again. See the second effort, almost lost it in previous weeks. He might have given it away. Theo again, brilliant. Runs through a gauntlet, once past 2. Goalkeeper to beat. Oh, just one to the post. And the goal, no.
There it is. Yes, it is, Blake.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Dumbalis.
Well played, and a bubble, wibble, and a bubble, and a bubble, and a bubble, and a wibble.
How about Kenny Theo? First effort, second effort, beat 3, cuts it back, off the line. Les Dumbalis makes it 4-0. Kenny Theo is man of the match. You can put your glasses down now, Jay Fotwood, 5 minutes into the second half.
Most definitely. Tell you what, that was just pure guts, determination. He wanted that ball. He got in, got past exactly what you said, Blakey. Hit the woodwork. Ball comes out. Wasn't the cleanest and best goal, but as we say, mate, doesn't matter how the ball goes in, but that was fantastic and just inspirational by the big.
He's been instrumental in all the goals, pretty much. I mean, he's created the first, created the pressure for the second, and scored the third, and just about put him down for 7/10 of that.
He's unlucky, struck. Tell you what, we're going down the other end. Got to win that header. Got a touch. Is he going to strike it? One touch, place. Masters. Done very well to block the challenge in there from a great strike and go end-to-end stuff here, Greg Blake.
60 minutes gone. Stephen Pace with the short distance free kick. Nitch Coleman. Kenny's onside. Kenny with the toe poke. Oh, nearly made another one. Kenny, you are a thing of beauty tonight, and they've earned a corner. Was he not good then? Tell me he wasn't good.
Pulls in, turns, looks like way, opens up, ball in the midfield, plenty of numbers in there. 1-2, way back on the ball. Can he deliver? One touch, head up. Yes, he can. Great ball in.
Oh, Kenny again.
He's getting into everything at the moment. Our boy, I reckon, look, I'm going to claim him as mine initially. You guys can ride on my coattails, but I think we discovered a player for this club, you know. The cup run started in round 4. Truganina Heidelberg took them out 7-0. That was a massacre. A 5-2 win against Langwarrum. That was a shellacking. And then 5-0 against the Caulfield Cobblers. That was like Sunday, bloody Sunday. And then tonight it's 4-0, and I can't think of a reference right now as Heidelberg come up again. Well done, Andrew. Little Andrew Katanos, diminutive, runs to the centre of the field, moving forward, steadily moving forward, and he does. Fancied himself. I think probably he was too eager to listen to you, Doug, because he pulled the trigger as soon as you said shoot. Maybe if you just kept your big trap shot, he would have got Kenny back into the play. Kenny could have got taps and try and claim a free kick. But now he's actually, and you said it before, Jay Fott, he's got a presence up there. I think he's rather proud of the fact that he's playing like the sort of player you'd want him to be.
He's like, you wonder what he's done behind the scenes too. He might have done some strength and conditioning, he might have been on the weights a bit harder.
He might have had Georgie Katsakis up his placard saying, man up and play like a bloke.
Where's he going? Yes. Yeah, another great little flick touch there. Is it way? You can't see it. It's a great strike. You're at number 5. That's a Burgess. They're taking a number 5. Great football, great flick. The Duff put in there. There's J.O. and young Georgie having a kiss and a cuddle on the sideline to say that was great football. You look at that replay there, one touch back heel, flicked in, good strength pass from the 18-yard box and everything. The goalkeeper really, he's watched them all go past him, hasn't he, really?
So Mark McGough with his first goal of the season in League or Cup, and he makes it 5-0 on the scoreboard here. Well, not on the scoreboard, but certainly on the score sheet.
25th minute.
It is 70 minutes into this FFA Cup tie, round 7. Heidelberg United certainly will be moving forward into the national round of 32, and we thank, we have done many times, we'll do it again, the Groove Train in Doncaster and Reservoir as Andrew Katanos scuttles clear. Kenny Atheo goes far post. Katanos backs himself against 2, does well, can't get it back on his right boot. Finally cleared by the Goulburn Valley Suns defence.
After some nice fine work by the Burgers defence.
A bit of lairising there, Dougie, by Ruben Way. Just tried the money pass rather than...
He's a big fella, he's me mate. There he is. Great touch. Let him open these legs.
Come on.
It's out of what they ref, and that's when the referee, if he's pulled in there with some tip in his hands, that's a yellow card.
He didn't pull him, he mugged him.
Well, yellow card. He took his wallet.
That's just got to be...
Shoot the lot.
If that's not a yellow card, I don't know what he's
Short of being hospitalised, he was, assaulted.
Mugged.
And he's my man as well, Kenny. Kenny, I picked it 10 minutes in today, son.
That's
Great
all
to slow. Picked it 10 minutes. It's going to be his day.
Here he goes. On the ball. 1-2. That's a strike. Keeper palms it out. In there for the crumbs. No. Well, a bit sleeping there. The boys at the front there could have been in there. Great strike, though. Tell what, the Burgers have got some midfielders that can ping.
The
goalkeeper's
arms are still reverberating.
You can rely on your teammates to do the job, and that's, I suppose, a team game, and that's what you hope to do.
Well, it's like the Heidelberg United TV crew, isn't it, really?
The three of us.
I know that you'll stumble, but we'll be here to pick you up. Don't quote me on that.
Poor J-Pod. Anyway, he's going in there. Oh, that's a penalty, referee. That's a clear hack and a penalty. A left, a right, and a miss.
With 5.5 minutes remaining in second half regulation time.
I think we've got it covered. Steps up.
He's gone down the middle.
No, he went right. That master's right. Went the other way that I said. To be fair, they've only had one strike on goal.
They're just not perhaps the quality. It's been an interesting old game. So I think, look, when I set out to venture down to the village tonight, all I hoped was something would excite me, and something has tonight. There's been a couple of wonderful goals, and the emergence of Kenny Athea, who's a real player in the Heidelberg United Alexander picture for the rest of the season, which is great news for the club given those significant absences of Kane Shepherd and Daniel Heffernan.
Back to this game, 5-1. Last couple of minutes, Andrew takes a touch, nice touch. Can he find him? Yes, he can. Strikes, reflection. Who's followed him? Costa. He's dreamed, he's looked, he's danced, he's weaved, but we'll have a...
For Heidelberg United, it's going to be a Goulburn Valley Suns throw in for what it's worth. The referee can do us some mercy by...
Good sportsmanship there, Greg.
Yeah, good sportsmanship by the big fellow Stuart Vance.
Especially being 5-1 down, you know what I mean? You think, well...
Yeah, who gives us stuff? Yeah, pretty much. Mumbo, just do it, man.
There we go. The big fella gave the ball away. Can he get some goal? Plays out wide. Burgers will just drop off, let him have the ball in this last probably minute. No, referee's put his hand up and the whistle, hands pointed to the middle of the game, Greg Blake, and we have a result of...
Thanks to the Groove Train in Doncaster and Reservoir on Heidelberg United TV tonight. Our thanks to Paul on the cameras. You've seen it all as the Heidelberg United Alexandra have rampaged to a significant 5-1 win over the Goulburn Valley Suns.
After a great quarter-final win in the statewide cup competition, we've now made it to the final 32 of the FFA nationwide comp. George, you must be pleased with the response after a big loss last Friday night.
I suppose that's the critical thing that we worked on all week, is trying to get the boys back up after a 4-0 defeat away to Bentley. Sometimes people don't respond too well to a negative result. However, you know, it was time for people to step up once again, and you know, people that came in to substitute people who were missing out did an emphatic job. You know, they were fantastic. The scoreline reads 5-1, but some of the passages of play in that game of football was just amazing. Yeah,
and some amazing work there between Kenny Atthew, who I thought was man of the match, and Andrew Cartanos, who really came into it, especially in the second half. Yeah,
in our last third, we were exceptional, to be honest. Right from the word go. We created a few chances. We ended up scoring 3 in the first half. Always going in at half-time at 3-0 makes it really comfortable. But the exchange of pass and their attitude in that last third of the park for offensively, we were just amazing tonight.
Well, fantastic. Well done again. Congratulations on bouncing back, and well done to the team, and we'll talk to you this Sunday.
Thanks.
Good on you.